What's going on, guys? I am back with another kind of opinionated video, and in today's video I'm going to be reacting to probably the worst review I've ever seen for anything. Like, this is a Pokemon Go review, and this is not only is this probably the worst Pokemon Go review, it's probably the worst review of anything I've ever seen. But I'm probably kind of exaggerating it a bit, but it is pretty shocking. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like button down below. We'll get to the review right now. So first off, the person who actually writ this review is called Feminist Power, and so obviously something for being like feminist, it's probably gonna sound pretty dumb. Before I have the army of people being like really angry about this, the way on how I see feminism is there's two types of feminists. There are ones that I do call feminists, who are nice people. They know what like I'm about to say females then, but that sounds a bit. They know what women are suffering from in society, and they don't blame everyone, and they're nice people, and basically they just identify where women are actually being oppressed and marginalized. I think I fucked up that word wrong, and they try and sort that part out. The other type, which I like to call feminazis, are feminists who just blame men for everything. Like, for example, a party could go fucked up, fucking wrong. A man could not be in charge of that party at all. Like, nothing to do with that party. If it fucks up, like the feminazis would be like, oh, it's all men's fault. All men should die. Da 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 da, and all that. So yeah, I don't really consider feminazis actually feminists. Like, feminists are nice people, feminazis are absolute dicks. But still, the thing that doesn't actually seem legit about this review is, despite being really like saying the game's really bad, it's actually they're actually giving it a I think it's a 4-star, which kind of like makes you think, oh, this might not be as legit as I thought it would be, but still, regardless, I'm going to react to it. And so let me see the first bit. So the first bit says, I was being sarcastic, which probably they're obviously going to put if it's fake or not. But the next part, the game is literally the most sexist and fat-shaming game of 2016. For a starter, you have to walk around to go and find Pokemon and open eggs, but people who are overweight cannot do this due to their disability. Right, this is like, when I read this was the bit which like pissed me off the most throughout all of it. For one reason. One, no, I don't think, whoever you are, you should not consider obesity a freaking disability. Obesity is not a disability. It's not a disability. It's not a disease. It's a lifestyle choice, which means if you want to be obese, then you can. I don't care if you're obese. I'm obese. Like, I don't care. Like, but the thing is, like, I'm not a huge fat slob that doesn't want to walk everywhere. If I was getting like too big to the point where I couldn't walk, I would probably say, you know what, as about I'd try and lose some weight, because quite frankly, if I was a kid, I would have been dreaming to like go around in like a mobility scooter like some overweight people do, which is pretty bad. But as you get older and more mature as an adult, you realise it's not that good, it's not good. And so it's so stupid how they would consider obesity a disability. And second off, like I said, mobility scooters. Most overweight people get freaking mobility scooters because they're freaking lazy. Like, I don't see, like, if anything, they have more like option to do it than I do. They can freaking do it. Like me, I freaking have to walk. I walk to do it. Why would I want a mobility scooter and freaking cheat like that? That's stupid. And yeah, it's that. And another thing, they won't be able to do this because of disability. There's something else you could do. You buy something called a Nintendo 3DS. You buy either Pokemon X, Y, Alpha, Sapphire, or Mega Ruby, or any other DS game like that, and you play that. It's exactly the same. Like, it's literally, honestly, I don't want to piss off Pokemon Go fans because I do love Pokemon Go, but it's basically kind of the same thing. The only difference is that Pokemon Go is actually an interactable one, so you can throw you can throw the Pokeball and you can see the Pokemon in the real world. That's it. Other than that, it's no different. So they can still experience Pokemon on a freaking DS. It's literally no different. And so I've went on for too long about that. Women are also affected by this game, as walking around is sexist. How is walking around sexist? Like, oh sorry, oh you're a man and you're walking around, that's sexist and it's oppressing me. What the fuck? So now we're not allowed to walk around at all? What? Like, what? Let me just keep reading because that wasn't actually the end of the sentence. Because men are trying to get women to walk around and catch Pokemon when they should be the ones walking around. Like, I'm sorry, but if this is true, if this is a legit review, and if this is actually what people are doing near your, wherever you live, they're not true Pokemon fans. They're bandwagoners. If you're a true Pokemon fan, you would get off your ass and you would walk around and catch them yourself. Not get other people to do them for you. You won't get in a car. You won't do any bullshit like that. I always walk to like my local park and I always catch Pokemon there because it's enjoyable. I can talk to people, catch Pokemon, get Pokestops and that lot, and I enjoy it because it's cool and fun to do. Like, if you rely on someone else to do the work for you, then what's the fucking point in having it? What is the freaking... Like, is it to show off to your friends? Oh, look, I got a Pokemon. I didn't contribute to it whatsoever, but I got it. Like, if that's the case, they're not a true Pokemon fan and they're not a true Pokemon Go player. Like, what the fuck is all this about? Like, no longer women are slaves to men and have to walk around catch Pokemon. We as women must stand up to this and fight for our freedom. You already have freedom. Like I said, if people are making you do this, then like what? If people are making you do this, then they're not true Pokemon fans. And like, if they threaten you in any way, shape, or form, go to the police. They will freaking deal with it for you. Like I said, I'm not really a feminist person. I'm more of anti-feminazi. Well, actually no, I would say I'm feminist, but I'm not feminazi. But if no one should lay their hands on anyone, I would say. It doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, black or white, gay or straight. No one should be violent in that way, shape or form. There is no justifying that kind of behaviour. And so if you are getting oppressed like that, you're getting abused, beaten up, go to the police about it. They'll sort it out and get you justice. But like, if you just sit around complaining about it without actually doing something about it, going to the police, it's never gonna get better. Like, what the hell? Also, no Pokemon are visually females. This is obviously a hate sign from the male creators of the game towards female players who wish to obtain a female Pokemon but have hit the wall of sexism and male power. What the fuck is this? If you guys know what I'm on about, just Google the Pokemon Jinx. I don't know who the frig you are, but if you don't think Jinx looks like a freaking male Pokemon, You've got something wrong with you. Like, what? Literally, when I was little, the first time I saw Jinx, I actually thought it was a human. I'm not joking. I did not think it was a Pokemon. I thought it was a human. I thought that was a trainer. Like, probably because I was like 7 at the time and I was dumb. But it just looks realistic. Not to mention, what other visually female Pokemon? Like, Butterfree. Like, you could say I'm kind of being stereotypical about this. Like, when I think of butterflies, girls tend to, like, pop up with butterflies because, like, butterflies are kind of like a female thing. Girls, like, at young ages tend to like to draw butterflies and stuff. And it's just something like that. And also, there's the female Nidoran. Or did this person just find a male Nidoran and thought, you know what, I bet you there's no female ones, and just didn't take the time to just Google it. And that statement right there proves that they just haven't played Pokemon Go at all. They've just literally gone on a review and just, it's so freaking... I hate people who give a review about something, a legitimate review, and they don't play it. What the fuck? And I don't know if this is like one of the things where you have to buy the game for a review, because I see that as a thing on Xbox now. You have to own the game to review it, and it's pretty stupid. I think you should have the right to... It's kind of stupid, kind of good, because like, as in, like, with disc games, you have to have the disc in to review it, which is annoying, but I guess that proves you bought it. I'm taking myself off the objective now. Let this be a message to all female Pokemon players. Stop men from making us catch Pokemon. And to all men, if you even think about being sexist or fat shaming a woman, you better talk to me first. Could I correct that? It should be to all people or all humans of the world or something like that. If you even think about being sexist or fat shaming anyone, whether it be a man or a woman, talk to them first, because that is the proper way to be equal. That is that review made no sense whatsoever. I think I may have just killed like 20,000 of my, not even 20,000, probably like nearly all of my brain cells just freaking watching that or just looking at it. It's that stupid. Like I said, they give it 4 stars and they say I'm being sarcastic, so it might not be legit, but regardless, I'll just put my opinion about it. Like, it's so stupid. Like, the thing about obese people being a disability was probably the stupidest thing about it. But I've rambled on too long. Like I've basically said, it's stupid how they've called obesity a disability rather than a lifestyle choice, because we all know it's a lifestyle choice. There are clearly female visual Pokemon in there, and not to mention, no Pokemon are seen as female except for probably the Nidoran. But other than Nidoran, none of the Pokemon are actually males either. So what is the point you're making? Regardless, I'll just say I'll finish up with this now. I've proven my point a lot more now. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like button down below. I probably won't come back to anything like this. Like, the only reason I probably came to this was because it was on Pokemon Go grounds and I like Pokemon Go and I wanted to give my opinion about it. But what the fuck, I've just questioned feminists or feminazis, so this video is probably going to get taken down for hate speech or something like that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.